frustration in the crypto world? Do you feel frustrated now? We've got all this good news with the markets, the EU deal done, the Genius Act signed, everything else going on. Why isn't XRP going up? Why isn't your Bitcoin going up? Well, I'm supporting the community. I've now entered the crypto space. I've got $16,000 and 311 in crypto, and I'll show you what I've got right now. Just Bitcoin and XRP to support the community. There it is. You can see the Doge and Ethereum. There's nothing in there. Just can't seem to get rid of it. They call it crypto dust. But Bitcoin and XRP, I bought this to give away for future giveaways, and also to support our audience, because our audience loves XRP and Bitcoin. I wanted to show support for all of you by buying this. But a lot of people are concerned. They're going, XRP is down 1.93 in the last few days and Bitcoin's going down, and you're an idiot for buying at the top. Are you mental? Hang on a minute. Doesn't that sound contradictory? Think about what you're saying. And am I worried? Am I concerned? No. And many of you watching this now will say, we're the real crypto experts. We bought it when it was pennies. Well, so did I actually, but I sold it and made the right decision, because I was able to produce the biggest swing on the S&P in history and take advantage of it. You see that V shape there? I went all in. I sold everything, went all in on the S&P, bought the bottom of that dip, didn't just sell out and miss it. I bought the bottom of that dip and had that recovery. So I did the right thing, absolutely the right thing with my money. So now what do we do with crypto? And why are so many people annoyed by it going down? And why are so many people saying I'm stupid for buying it at the top? The difference between me and most crypto investors is I don't buy the price. I buy the future value, the same way as I did with the S&P 500. And you saw the results I got from that. A $70,000 swing within days, and didn't have to sell and take any tax profit at all when I exited it either. I used my tax lots. So I buy value, future value, not price. So now I'm buying crypto, essentially, to give it away as prizes, 2, to support the community, and I see the future value of it. I'm not bothered about the price. So am I bothered that I bought it at the top and it's now down 1.98 overall in my crypto bag, now 2%? No, not at all, because I'm buying the future value. I can see XRP comfortably going to $10. I can see Bitcoin going to $250,000 this year. XRP could happen in days. We gave a 7-day target just over 7 days ago. I still believe that's going to happen. So I don't mind buying it. I don't mind it going down. Now, this is where the irony of the sarcasm and the wit and the criticism comes from so-called crypto investors. Many didn't buy the dip over Friday when they heard about the $9 billion being sold from Bitcoin from Satoshi initial investors. That freaked some people out. Many people actually got liquidated. We got the numbers from Sensei. Many got liquidated, borrowing too much money, and they got completely frozen out and lost all their money. I didn't. I was able to buy the dip and remain in. So there's the first thing. Second thing is people say, well, I'm a bit concerned now because 9 billion was sold in Bitcoin over the weekend. It hardly went down at all. It went down about 1 or 2%. That's nothing when you think about it. So why would your philosophy suddenly change? In my opinion, that's more conviction for crypto. Second of all, third of all, we've had a lot more clarity now with crypto, because the way it's being adopted by the administration, the Genius Act, and everything else that we've got, crypto is now, quality crypto that is now more valuable than it's ever been. It's more adopted now than it's ever been. So here's the irony. Here's what I find hard to understand. There'll be people tell me, why on earth are you buying it now? And they'll think it's funny. You should have bought it lower. Well, as I said before, I did. I made a profit. I used it to buy the S&P, and now I've made my money. I've got out of margin. I'm now entering back into crypto space because I see a much greater price value in the future. So if you think it's funny that I'm paying a top price for XRP and a top price for Bitcoin, ask yourself this: if you're still holding it, then you're still expecting it to go up. So the fact that you own it and hold it makes you the same as me at buying it. You have it at a lower price, but if you're owning it, you regard it as the same future value as I do. So then if I'm silly, so are you. So if you've still held your position, you want people like me to come along and buy it because that protects your position. This is why I'm trying to support, one of the reasons I'm supporting the community. I'm showing support at buying at an all-time high. Now, what's my strategy? I've got enough now to be able to give away and enough to be in the right allocation to my portfolio. I only want a 4% allocation to crypto in my portfolio. It's currently running around about 5%. Okay, it's currently running about 5%. So it's a little bit overweighted. So if it continues, and I've got enough. I've got enough because if I get the 10x's that I'm expecting on Bitcoin and crypto and all these kind of things, it'll very, very quickly become massively overweighted in my portfolio. So I don't need to buy any more. I don't want to buy it on the way up higher and higher and higher. I'm happy with where I have it right now. Now, if it goes down 20, 30%, I will buy more. I will use margin, but I won't get liquidated because I built up such a good resilience and a support in my S&P now that even with margin on crypto, which is a higher maintenance risk, I have so much buffer built into my portfolio. I can buy a 50%. I could buy a 50% drop on my crypto with margin and have no risk whatsoever to my overall portfolio. So it doesn't matter to me. So I'm very happy with this. I'm surprised that people are skeptical now. 1 minute they love it, next minute they don't. The difference between me and most XRP or Bitcoin crypto experts, self-appointed experts, is 1 minute they're in, next minute they're not. Very rarely they'll buy with conviction, and I do. And I'm very happy to buy at the all-time high using my margin. I'm very happy indeed. If it does go down, I'll buy more. And when it goes up, I will trim it to bring it back into balance, keeping it around the 4 to 5% allocation. And I will take those profits and I will have a much lower price. That's what I will do, which will protect me for future drops and be able to do it again. So there you go. There's my thoughts on crypto right now. We've got a big week ahead of us. On Wednesday, we have the FOMC report. Of course, I'm giving away as well very soon $1,000 of XRP live on the show. Another reason why I wanted to own more of it. I do hope that it will be up by the time I give it away. That would be great. That would make my investment double payoff. So there you go. If you want to take part in our giveaway, it's a $1,000 XRP giveaway, which of course you can sell for cash. If you don't want to hold the XRP, it's just the way we're going to send it to you. Live on the show. It's martynlucas.com/giveaway. I'll put the links below and above my head. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on X, I'll put this in the post. Over here for YouTube will be the giveaway, the $1,000 XRP giveaway video, and the link to the entry page as well. On X, you'll see it in the post itself. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. If you own XRP or Bitcoin, ask yourself why. Are you comfortable with it going down? Are you able to support it through margin? What are you doing? Understand it. And this is what this sector does. It goes up and down violently. So you have to be prepared for that. But I'm very happy to own it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.